Heroes and heroines of all ages. When the world tells you to get a life, you're always welcome at the One Up Block. My name is Dan the Man, your host, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 1. When we last left off, the Mikage Hospital kinda got a little fudged up. A little bit. Just an eensy-weensy tiny bit. And also, I've been out of commission for a long time. That was because, well, here's a little history. When that flood hit Louisiana not too long ago, guess who was a part of that? And I just had made the misfortune of starting to record right before that happened, so after I started recording Persona, okay, sorry, I was making sure the game was still playing on my Hot Pocket, which is the Hauppauge, which is what I use to record, but that's neither here nor there. Story time. The flood hit, I was a part of it, so I started recording Persona just before that, and then shit went down. So, as you guys know, once I stop recording, it's so stupidly hard for me to get back into the rhythm of recording that I'm terrible. I have a terrible way of keeping my schedule. But today we have a couple of goals we're going to be trying to do with this episode. I've decided that I'm not going to do the demon contacts on screen since I showed you how to do them last time. I'm also, like, if I go to collect demon spell cards, I'm gonna do it off screen so I can just collect them if I need to. But if there's a specific card you need for a specific persona that I would recommend for you to have for like a boss fight or something, I will go out of my way to mention what it is so you know, so you're not like out of the loop whenever I'm using a persona and you're like, well, how the fuck did you get that? I'll let you guys know exactly which demons you need to make that persona to make your life a little easier. But it'd just be too much to show all the demons off and like contact them or whatever, so I'm gonna put in the description a website where you can get all of the answers for how to contact demons. You don't have to use it. If you're the type of person that likes to find out for yourself, then by all means go for it, like I said before, but I'm not gonna show them on screen since we showed them last time. But now we just need to get through the hospital, so let's go. I also don't think we're gonna be cutting through the fights, because I'll either get an item to avoid some fights, or we're just gonna do them like we're about to do right now. But, so, this is just, we've gone through fights already, I don't even need to, I'm just gonna replay. Oh yeah, I need to show you guys the skills I got, because I did grind. I'm gonna be grinding off screen to make this easier for myself, because this is a Let's Play. My motto is, for Let's Plays, I'm gonna do what I can to make the recording easier. So that means off screen I'm gonna grind until I'm comfortable, and then, you know, that'll be that. But if you want to see me play a game like this legit, like I don't overgrind or whatever, you can just come watch me on Twitch, because we don't play a game once and then kill it, because that's stupid, you know what I mean? We play games all the time, so maybe you can catch us playing this game one time and you'll see me play through it legit. But for now, that's not what I want. I want status, right? Persona? No, that's not it. Personas details. No, details, there we go. Alright, so Simon Kongo, I've maxed his rank out, which he has Garu, which is a wind spell, it hits one foe. Delight, Dilte? Whatever, if you know what that is. Please, feel free to correct my dumb ass in the comments, but it inflicts blind status for an area. And you can also see the area of effect of the skill to the left there, so this hits one target, so it's that one square. This hits around the square with that amount of area of effect. Makjam inflicts mute status. Polinpa inflicts panic status. And then Magaru is light wind damage to all foes. This hits the entire area. Okay, I have a burp trapped and it won't come out. But over there you can also see the affinity. Simon Kongo's affinity with Dan is best. So the Emperor persona are best with Dan. Each character has their own affinity with a persona, but we'll get back into that later. But for now, let's go check out everybody else's stuff. We're only gonna do this once, because you guys know when you level up a persona, it levels up and gets new skills. So I don't have to do this again later. But in battle, if I'm using a new skill, I'll show it, because if it's good, you'll want to know about it, right? But you can also see what you're weak to and what you're strong to down there. Hama's light damage hits one foe, obviously. Candy Voice inflicts charm status, which charm makes them hit each other, is what that does. Sukukaja raises hit rate of all allies, that's pretty sweet. Fist of Fury, light fist damage, so obviously the boxing glove means it does, you know, fist damage, that's obvious. And Makakaja, which is raises magic for all allies, so if you use Well, you know what raises hit rate? That allows you to hit enemies easier because accuracy. And then Makakaja raises your magic damage for all of your party members. So that's pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. Ogun. Ogun's pretty sweet. He has Tackle, which is medium rush damage. That actually is not a weapon. Rush damage is its own thing, so that's pretty sweet. I said it was tied to his axe, but it's not. Flurry Stab, that's an axe move. Heavy axe damage to one foe. Gry is gravity. Magrai is light gravity to all foes, while this is one hit. Magrai is freaking tits right now. Since it hits all foes and it's gravity damage, not many things block gravity damage. Or better yet, not many of the things that are here right now reflect it. So if it does no damage or it just absorbs the damage and heals itself, at least it's not being reflected and smacks poor Mark in the face. And then there's Matsuo, light electric damage plus shock to all foes. Shock is like paralyzed, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't know everything about this game, I'm sorry. So, she has Yuki, right? That's... Fuck, I can't why am I forgetting your names? It's been a while, I'm sorry. So Yuki has the Empress, which is Vesta, and she has Frey, which is nuclear damage. Nuclear is one of the better moves to have because it's not many things reflect it, like another type of skill that we don't have yet that I'll show off later. Dia is Heal, which is also fantastic. Zio is Lightning, of course. Crimson Sublation, medium fire damage to an area, so that's pretty tits. And then Freyla is medium nuclear damage to one foe. If I can say one thing that's, you know, it's not really a spoiler, but don't get attached to Yuki if you're doing the normal route. Yuki is not a partner we're going to be holding on to, so if you start this game and you're like, ooh, I'm getting attached to Yuki because she's pretty sweet, I like her persona, don't do it, it's bad. You're not going to get to use her for too long, so I guess it's best that I warn you now, but... Nanjo and Mark are a part of our party, so this is the cool thing about the contact system. I've already got these cards because I did it off screen, and when you have a demon's card, you can talk to them in battle, and they're like, huh, you already have my card, you better take good care of it, okay? And what this does is it makes them run away, so you don't have to deal with them. So, if you can put that into strategy, let me lay it on the floor for you guys so you can get like a visual of this. So Dan uses Garu and Magaru, right? That's wind spells. And I have Magaru, which will also hit the slimes in front of the pixies, so it will kill the slimes automatically. But if the pixies are here, and I use Magaru, for each pixie here that I hit with Magaru, that's 3, by the way, that's times 3, I'll get reflected all of that damage. I think it's like times 2 or times 3 per pixie. So there's a lot of damage coming back to Dan. And Dan, I think, either repels or reflects wind himself, but that doesn't count if it's already being reflected by the enemy. So if I hit the pixie with wind and it gets reflected from the pixie to me, I can't reflect it back because it'd just be an endless bouncing loop, so I have to take damage. And I don't repel, or I don't negate it for some reason. Listen, I didn't make the game. I don't know why they made the mechanics the way they did, but if you use Magaru on all 3 of those pixies, Dan will probably die, is what I'm basically getting at. But, let me catch my breath real quick. It's been a while since I've talked this much in a row with a Let's Play. Hi, by the way, I'm back. Dan the Man back with his badass fucking recording skills. Now that I've talked to Pixie with the spell card, they say, oh, you have my card, that's cool, we've already met before. And then they're like, later, nerds, and take the fuck off. So we're good. Now we can fight the slimes by using auto attack, which that's Magaru. And bam. No damage to Dan, and we're good. So what we're doing here in the hospital is checking out a couple of rooms. There's nothing really to do here except to get some more stories, so la-ti-da. Yamaoka. I'm worried about Maki too, but let's get to the streets. I have a bad feeling. I can still feel Maki here. Hang on, Maki. We'll find you. And that's it. Maki is not in her room anymore, but we knew that much. And I think over here is another room with some stuff in it that we can get, so that's pretty tits. Getting free shit is always nice. Auto, and they're dead. Booyah. Dispoison. That's actually pretty good. Collecting items for like healing and dispoisons and shit's always really good. Hey, you'd think the other guys had this power too? Probably. I'll figure this out. There's nothing I can't do if I put my mind to it. This power's kind of unnerving, but it looks like it'll come in handy. Hello, old man. What are you doing over here by your lonesome? I'm prepared for the worst, but I'm worried about my little grandson. He should be at school. I hope nothing's happened there. Sweet! Oh boy, let us go. I think that's all that's on this floor. Oh wait, no, there was no items in that one. I'm stupid. The items are on this floor. Sorry. I'm sorry! Sometimes I tell lies. Also, watch. Oh, that's Frey. Never mind, hold on. Dan, Magaru. Bye-bye, zombies, you sons of bitches. Also, I think there's a thing in this game where whoever participates in the fight more gets more experience. So, let me put this in perspective too. Say you have your entire party and you're in a fight and you win the fight. Everybody gets experience for the fight, obviously. But say only, like just now, Yuki and Dan were the only ones that got to attack. Yuki and Dan get more experience because they actually participated more in the fight. If that makes sense. So, okay, I had to keep checking to the, hold on, I gotta turn my audio up real quick a little bit. Just a tad, because my Hot Pocket's been dying in the middle of, like, I recorded 15 minutes of this already, and my Hot Pocket died, and I fucking hated it, because I was pissed. Like, I think I still have the recording. I was like, motherfucker, just shouting obscenities. Oh, I was not a happy camper, but young ones, blah, 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 this is a tree we don't want to save. Just in case this fucking recording doesn't go well and dies, and I have to redo all this, but hey, if you guys need a save, there's one right there. Also, wait, did I go the wrong way? I think I did. Preemptive strike, we get the first hit, but, oh wait, you know what? I'll just show it off. See, check this. If Dan uses Magaru, bam, he gets reflected. Look at him, he's almost dead. But that's okay. There we go, boom. Dan will be fine. I think I've mentioned this before, but outside of battle, and if I didn't, this is new information to you guys. Outside of battle, when you're walking, you get SP back, which is pretty freaking fantastic, if I do say so myself. So that means don't be afraid to use healing spells, especially if you have, if your character has like a low-leveled persona, like say Yuki's starts with Dia, so it won't take that much SP, because I think I've said this too. Persona's SP usage is actually attached to their levels. So if you make a god tier persona, it may have the same skill as a lower leveled persona, but I think it'll cost more SP to cast its shit. So luckily for us, we get not only this party member, which is Yuki, who has Dia with her first persona, but actually later we're gonna get another one that has Dia. So Kalu Kalay. Oh, fraptious day. I figured out how to say that right, by the way. So if you hear me in my other LPs say that phrase improperly, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. It's old news. Get over it, man. All right, pixies, get the fudge out of here. And then we're gonna auto you. We're gonna screw you. Get out of here. These take forever. I said I was gonna cut these fights out, but let's be honest here. If I tried to cut out all the fights, I would have to cut so much. It would be so annoying. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do my best to just work with the battles. And after a while, after because I still want to show off the demons the first time around, but later if I can grind out some money, I'm gonna buy those items that lets us not run into enemies as much. So during the Let's Play later on in Dungeons, I'll show off the demons, and once I know no more demons will show up, I'll use the items so we can just fucking run through, so we don't have to deal with that shit. Okay, boo, get out of here, and then auto. Magaru, motherfucker! Amen. Amen, poltergeist. Alright. Here's our first room. This should be... Nope, it's just... Oh, no, it's not what I thought it was. Thank God I didn't say the name, because that'd be slightly spoiler. Not really, but... I always thought you were a pushover, Daniel. I'm surprised how calm you are. I am a man. What are you talking about? I wonder if there are other patients besides Maki in trouble right now. Probably, one could assume. Yes, what is it? He's out of it right now. We can't really put too much thought into what Nanjo is doing. Hello, Doc, what are you doing? Are you alright? Here, let me take a look. I want to save as many people as I can. Try not to push yourself too hard. I can't get in touch with the patients. What am I supposed to do? Can't you do something? I'm sorry. I'm asking the impossible. I'm just so confused. So yeah, this is a healing station. You don't need this at all. But if for some reason you're getting your ass whooped at the Mikage Hospital and you need to heal up, there is a doctor here on the first floor, rather. Boop. We got in another fight. Isn't that fantastic? I don't want to do auto. I gotta get rid of those damn pixies. This is the most annoying part, is having to... when I can't just muscle my way through a fight to get it over with quicker. I hate that. I actually have to stop sometimes because of those damn pixies. It's not gonna be the only time either. This is a save, I think. Is it? It might be a room, actually. So I'm gonna... Damn it! Pixies! Stop! Go away. Leave me alone. Auto... Shkabushki badushki. Death. Death to all who oppose me. Alright. And this is another save tree. I didn't need a save tree, but thank you, buddy. You're so good to me. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're good. So, if you ever see me just sliding and not walking forward, when I play Persona 1, I don't walk forward. I think I may have mentioned this, but I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna be walking with L and R, like sideways, because it's easier. I don't look at the area when I'm running. Like, I'll tell you what, I'll show you what I mean when we get... See, like, I don't do this because it takes too long, so what I do is just, like, use the map down there to navigate myself. Which I'd recommend because it's easy. Son of a bitch, these pixies. Can you guys go? Just leave me alone. I love you guys, but go. Beat. Vamoose, son of a bitch. Alright, we're good. We're done. We're done. This is the end. We're at the end. This is the end of the hospital. Let's go. Go, 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 go. No fights. Daniel, this one's still alive. Give me a hand here. We haven't time to waste here, Daniel. It's too late for her, but not for us. Yo, Daniel, the monsters are just around the corner. Alright, so here we have to make a decision. Do we help the nurse or do we try to escape with our lives? The question should be obvious, or the answer should be obvious. What are we gonna do? Now's the time to decide, man. I can't leave her here. Help me. I don't want to leave Yamaoka behind either. But we don't have a choice. We have to go. Hell no, we're not leaving. Don't blame me when you end up part of the problem instead of the solution. So, this is another part of the story where you can actually get a bad ending if you make wrong decisions in certain places. But really, all it amounts to is don't be a fucking asshole. Like, this girl needs help and she's alive, right? I'm not gonna make it. You kids, get out of here. Don't give up. I could really use a hand, Daniel. So we have the option to not help her or help her, but of course we're gonna help her. Okay, you take that side. It's no good, they're coming. I don't know why we're worried. We're kicking these demons' asses, but... Oh, good day. Oh my, there are demons here too. So here we have... Oh, also you're gonna hear the awakening music in this game. No, it's just a regular fight music, never mind. See, that's why I added the awakening music to the other episode, because this is just a normal fighting music. It's supposed to play awakening here, because Eriko, spoiler alert, is another Persona user. No worries, I may not look it, but I'm a rather capable fencer, fuck. Eriko, this is no ordinary enemy. Jeez, that girl's crazy. Bonk. Ellie's Persona Nike reached rank 2. So yeah, and because this is an awakening, we're gonna get an automatic level up. I don't know if I mentioned this either, so I'm gonna mention it again here. Bear with me. After this episode, I'll know what I'm doing. But after every awakening scene where you see a partner get their Persona for the first time, you get a free level up. So ba boom, we are now level 17, and remember, we just leveled up. So sweet! Free stats, isn't that just the bee's knees? Alright, I get it. Thank you, screen. Was that Nike? I'm sorry if I don't know how to pronounce that. Correct me again in the comments if you want to. I like being corrected when I can know the right answer. The Greek goddess of victory? It's me, and I'm it. Eriko, hey, are you okay? Nike, the archetypal portrayal of Christian angels. It's me, and I'm it. No good. She's completely gone. Eriko, snap out of it. I'm sorry. I'm alright. I'm an angelic bringer of victory. From now on, you have my protection. You idiot. We can do it too. Really? So I'm not the only one who's chosen? Eriko, you dreamt of the butterfly, didn't you? How do you know about that? I've seen it quite often in my dreams, ever since I played the Persona game. So she had the Persona dream too with the flowers. Also, I just got a message on Discord. I'm pretty sure you guys can't hear that, so good. Just as I thought, that dream must be the cause of the phenomenon. That aside, why'd you come here? Is it like this outside too? Yes, there are demons everywhere, and it's impossible to leave town. I looked everywhere, but it seems that the school is the only safe place. Oh? The school's safe? Well, let's go back there, Daniel. Oh, but I nearly forgot. We should go to the shrine first. Maki's mother is hurt. She collapsed there. What? Dude, why didn't you say so before? Alright, so that's our next mission, is to go to the shrine. And we don't... Oh, well, my fucking... Wow, that was weird. I looked at my timer and it fell. I don't know if you heard that, but we are all out of the time for this episode. I'm sorry, we really didn't do anything because I had a little bit more of explaining to do. But from here on out, things should be moving a little faster. I'm not going to talk about fights anymore. I don't have any more explaining to do about fighting. There's still a couple of things I need to talk about, but it'll come up whenever I get to it. So, hooray, we're going to finally get to see some plot next time, but let's get this out of the way first. Alright, let's save Maki's mom and make a run for the school. Maki, we'll come back for you, I swear. The shrine isn't far from the school. We should have no problems. You're all so soft-hearted. Anyway, the Personas, this change in town, it all seems too pat. What could be causing all this? So the mystery continues, but that's all the time we have for this one. A hero's work is never done. Join me again next time as we continue to tackle Persona 1. Later days, everybody.